Hi there, Declan. So, today's going to be a really big video. 3 reasons. All of them happened yesterday. I would have recorded it yesterday, but I thought, well, let's give it a little bit of time to process. I got a bit of hair in my face. So the first thing, I have had my new passport application accepted. Hey! Which means I exist, which means I'm happy with all my documentation, which means I still have to tick mail. Which bothers me, but it is what it is at the moment. We need to send out Mr. Beckett another message. I think, get things talking. So I've been down there in Newport in the passport office. The appointment was late by about 20 minutes, which for a government building you're thinking, well, that's not bad actually for a government building. Spoke to a really nice lady. I don't recall her name. I don't think she even told me her name. But she understood because one of her friends' daughter is going female to male. He's 2.5 years too, having some difficulty because he's in a new place and a little bit of an outsider, so it's tough for that. But he's doing great. I mean, 2.5 years through, that's just nice news. When I was young, point number 2, when I was younger I lost a cap on one of my teeth because I was terrible at dental hygiene. I was really like the worst, which isn't easy to say. I lost a cap on my tooth and obviously I had a replacement one put on, but obviously the cap came away for a reason and I don't think they dealt with it. It was an emergency dentist. Not my usual one, so that's possibly why. Well, that have degraded over time, and it obviously continued to rot underneath the cap without it being noticed until the tooth just kind of like fell apart. I've now got like a little bit of a stump there, which is not the most convenient, and I've been waiting for a few years. There's been like a few misunderstandings in between there. I got referred to have it surgically cut out because the root is wrapped around the jaw. So I've been referred back to have that, and I finally had the letter through from them again yesterday, saying that because there's no one in my area that can do that, I've had to be referred to them, and obviously they have their own set of patients as well. It's a bit like the certain thing where I have to go to London, which means I'm also competing with people in London, so it's a busy time. But yes, they've sent me a letter asking do I still need a referral, to give them a call, drop them a message so that they can then continue along me through the waiting list. But that's not the big news I want to talk about today. Guess what else I've heard of? Yeah? I got the letter from the GIC clinic in Fulham, in London. It's like, yay! Saying that I'm now at the top of their waiting list. It's like, yes, excellent. So they've sent me documentation I need to fill in. Most of it's already done. I just need like NHS number, details from the doctor. It's like, we're finally moving somewhere. Finally, they said that it takes 14 months to have an appointment from the time when they first received my referral. So I think it was like May, maybe June, that I went to see the first step, and I was then referred to the gatekeeper, who then referred me on. So we're looking at 7 months so far, so another 7 months, so August I should be going to be seen, which actually really neatly ties in. That ties in really well because I'm planning to go over to London and spend some time with a friend of mine who lives in Kent in August. So that's good work there. If it happens like in a little bit before, we can rearrange that. But yeah, that's what I've done. You know, I feel that the weight of burden and pressure that got lifted off my shoulders when that letter came through. Because obviously it came out properly in February, so it's been nearly a year, and I hadn't heard anything. And it's hard. It's hard to keep going when you're not hearing anything. But then obviously finally they sent me the letter, and we are moving underway. So some people get confused with this, so perhaps I should detail that once more. This is how it goes. Step 1. Hi world, I is a tranny. Okay? Done that. Step 2. Hi doc, I is tranny. Done that. Step 3 is things like changing your name, starting to your real life experience, seeing a counsellor, because they can advise you on things like meeting up with other support groups, meeting requirements for like dressing as what you are. They advise you to do things like real life experience at home before you go out into the real world. Me, nah, all out. So I've done that. Step 4 is getting referred to the gatekeeper, which is the department in the LHB, your local health board, that controls funding for obviously surgeries, procedures, appointments like the psychiatrist. Because we live in Wales, we get free prescriptions, so that will be part of that as well. So hormones should be covered under that funding, I believe. Should be. I don't know. Need to look into that really. So I got still a bit of a cold and it's bothering me. So I've done that. Step 5 is being referred to a psychiatrist, so they can be then diagnosed with body dysphoria, which is where I'm at now. Once you've been diagnosed with body dysphoria and you've done 2 years of real life experience, you know that little issue with the passport and you have to tick mail? Yep, tick mail. I can go get another application, spend another 80 quid, tick female, job done. So then after you've seen the psychiatrist, so step 6 is where I'm aiming for next. You get put onto hormones and hormone blockers for the actual hormones which are going for you. There's no point having testosterone, estrogen battling against each other. You need to block one of them and start the other. Then during this time, obviously, you can be saving to have any surgery you want done, like your face, your chest. That works both ways, obviously. If there's anyone who wants my chin, I mean, it's a good chin for a man, let me know. I'll happily have it cut off and donate it. Not that I could do that, but that's besides the point. Then it's about going through day to day until you get sent to an appointment to be to get the old slice and dice. So we're almost at the end of the steps, but nowhere near the end of the time. So it takes a long time to go through all this. A long time. But we do what we do. We keep plowing through it, we keep plugging on, and the road will get better. So, my little ducklings, stay safe. Try not to get too wet out there.